Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. I guess most everybody knows that the Senate confirmation hearings for Blanche and Clayton are going on. Those who don't, this Todd Blanche character and this Mr. Clayton character, both supposedly men of some intellect and power, show that they really have no true, in my humble opinion, intellectual power to discern between good and evil, right and wrong, truth and lies. The world, and it's symptomatic. This Senator Cornyn from Texas, who I just found out was a Supreme Court justice in the state of Texas, great legal mind, and yet cannot see truth and equate statements to character. Tim Tillis, the North Carolina senator, said, "Oh, the Blanche has to meet with these, Epstein victims." So what did Blanche do? Apparently, he met with them for what? Half hour? The first 15 minutes was probably just saying hello. Does anybody realize the level that, or what is happening to our country, to our government, what has happened to it? It is there. This lack of trust, distortion of people who are trained intellects. Not just your run of the mill Joe who comes out of high school looking for a job. Maybe gets one, maybe doesn't. Maybe goes to college and then doesn't get a job. This disparity of wealth in this country and the world will show, well, it is showing, as is the fact that we have such limited examples of truth, justice, and yes, the American way. It's not here anymore. Just look at it was. I mean, these are facades of court, truth, justice, and the American way. What does that mean? It doesn't mean we have it. It means you're working towards it. But in this current administration and this current societal trend that locks into party affiliation more than national interest, more than goodness, more than even their Christian values, which I've said so many times, is locked in, if they are true believers, into their eternity. What the hell do they care about whether they get another $3 trillion in their back pocket if they're going to live their lives in hell, purgatory? No, but they don't believe that because what? They can buy their way out? As it was with the old sell your buy indulgences in the Catholic Church, which led to Martin Luther, the Protestant Revolution, and all these other things. It comes down to trust, honor, respect, integrity. And we don't have that today. Just listen to this last national address that was posted here by Mr. Trump. The 2020 elections, again, stolen. And this Clayton character for Director of Intelligence couldn't say the word Joe Biden won. Or I couldn't say the words, I have to be very specific. Didn't say the words Joe Biden won or he won. No, couldn't say those words because he was directed not to say those words. Is that an intelligent human being? I heard a Mr. Scaramucci, I think his name is, was part of the Trump administration at one time, years back, first go around, who is now an anti-Trumper, said, well, this Clayton guy is better than the alternative, who is now currently acting. They say all kinds of things. But to me, I don't know these people much at all. And there's no way to know them much at all unless you study their heritage, their history, their writings, all this stuff. And we can't do that. We depend on others to do that, which is rightly so. That's why we have historians and biographers and all these other things that go on. But we, the voter, has to go on one thing. Our belief that this person who we're going to vote for to lead us, like this Mr. Blanche and this Mr. Clayton, are to do the right thing. For who? For you? For me? I don't think so. What's his name? That trillionaire guy, Musk. What does he care? He can't even lose his $1 trillion by the time he dies. Even if everything he does goes south, he still can't lose all his money and prestige and access to whatever the hell they want as power people. It's distorted. Blanche, Clayton, all these people, they are distortions of what we want. And yet, these so-called senators vote in bloc and secure people of limited reputation and value to run things they have no business running. Why? Because they're chosen by a Mr. Trump that says do this, and they do it because they're in lockstep with him, or the party, whatever that is. Because I don't think people realize they're just lockstep with a name. It's drilled in. Things have to change. The sorrow is that when change comes, it's usually accompanied by violence, chaos, disorder. Won't be one man shot in Maine, 2 people shot in Minnesota. It won't be that. It'll be much more. Much more. And that's where my heart goes out to. If people are guilty, they're guilty. People make mistakes all the time. But these are trends, these are patterns of life that we need to avoid. But don't believe the lies. Stop believing the lies. Go to your heart. Go to what is true. Not Republican, not Democrat. Go to what is in good faith, better for all of us. These are just symptoms of the times. Keep hope alive. Go to the good. That's in my estimation, the more I hear, the only solution. You know what is good, go to it and vote your heart, not this Republican ideology, whatever the hell it is. Go to the good. You know what it is. Keep hope alive. And most of all, character matters. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye for now.